Now, I was talking to Rook, and I never understood. I never realized. I always got confused of like the like we saying like the Cheddar Boys versus Eastside Cheddar Boys. I never realized it was like two sides to that part, and that Cheddar Boys and Street Lords is kind of is the same exact thing. But can you kind of break down a little bit like Cheddar Boy versus Street Lord, like in the as far as it being the same, like what makes it the same?
Okay, so one thing I like to use, and this is only because this is now
Yeah,
to date now. So when you look at people like Team Eastside, for instance, right?
yeah,
They all are one group. They're one conglomerate, right? But then when you go deeply into Team Eastside, you see that it's Ghetto Boys, it's the Green Guys,
yeah.
it's Iced Up Records, it's you know what I mean, Wavy Gang. These is all branches from the Team Eastside tree.
Gotcha.
So it's the same thing from the Street Lord tree. You know, you had like Dirty Glove. We were our own family. You know, the Street Lords was the main thing.
Okay.
You know, the main thing off of the tree. But then you had Dirty Glove. You know, then you had the Eastside Cheddar Boys came about. You know what I'm saying? So even in a situation with the Eastside Cheddar Boys, it was like far as my story, I remember riding with Jesse James, and Jesse was like, "I want you to listen to something and tell me what you think about it." And he stuck a CD in, and on this particular CD that he had, it had like 3 or 4 songs on it.
Okay.
And the 3 or 4 songs that he had on it, it was them. It was the Eastside Cheddar Boys. But I want to say that even when I heard these songs, I don't think they even had a name of they crew yet. So it was like I heard the songs, and Jesse was on like 2 or 3 of the songs, and Lil TJ was on the songs and stuff like that. And I thought the songs were some of the most hottest shit I had ever heard out of Detroit, honestly, when I first heard it. So from my understanding, it was a situation where Jesse was kind of like dealing with them the most, and he was working with them the most. And it was like, you know, what should we call ourselves? What do you think? You know, and Jesse was like, yo, what you think about calling yourselves the Eastside Cheddar Boys? You know what I'm saying? So that's how that came about. And, you know, we were all one family, one big family. Like, even if you go back and listen to the music, when you listen to an Eastside Cheddar Boy album, you hear all the Street Lords on there. When you hear the Street Lord albums, you hear the Eastside Cheddar Boys on there. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of like how everything started. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So, yeah.